We are seeing the greatest setup for the tribulation right now, like you wouldn't believe. I sent you a link, Rick, in your email, and it's a video about. I like to watch these channels, like on TikTok and the other YouTube channels, where these people are like mediums and they are like communicating with the fallen angels, and I like to see what the enemy camp is.
All right, you sent it to my Gmail. Let me check.
I like to see what's going on in the enemy camp. And see what they're communicating, see what kind of messages that they're getting.
This one here has got the guy that looks like an alien.
Yeah. If you can put that up, this is unbelievable. You gotta listen to this. If you don't think the rapture resurrection is a high probability for next month, this video is going to convince you otherwise. If you could play this video with sound. But,
it's coming up. Okay, here we go. 1 second.
Listen to this, dude.
Okay, guys, look at the hideous. This guy looks wicked looking a little bit.
This guy has a huge channel. He's a huge medium that communicates with these fallen angels and aliens and stuff like that. Check out this message this dude has.
Okay.
Check this out. Go ahead.
All right, guys, here we go. Showtime.
Dear one, now that your governments are forced to reveal all information that has been withheld from the public about our ships, about all interactions with us, in October this will be a massive disclosure in the forms of everyone knowing that we exist, and we will reveal ourselves soon after. This is a marker, a chapter within your global ascension process of remembering your cosmic origins, and so we are so excited to reveal all of us as this process continues. October will be the most exciting yet to come.
Wow. Yeah, that's what I'm saying right now.
We are excited that we are going to be revealed, as the fallen angels. So that was a message. This guy just related a message from the fallen angel. He almost looks like he's demon possessed.
Yeah, he definitely has. He's definitely had some conversations in his room with fallen angels. I'm sure that one has appeared for him and say, "Hey, bro, you're gonna relay a message for us to the world on TikTok." And he's like, "No problem, man."
So we have that. Now, I'm watching all this other stuff coming out now. Did you guys know that all the police stations across the country now are receiving a UFO handbook now that outlines the specific risks of UFOs? They're all receiving these handbooks now. All right? So they all have to get up to speed about how to deal with UFOs and aliens now. Can you imagine that? And then, on top of that, we have our Congress. They are setting things up with the 28th Amendment, where if something happens to them, like a mass extinction of Congress, they have 5 people that each one of them can choose, like replacements, so that way they could take their place without an election. So that way the government can keep on running. Okay, so we have a massive shift of our government, and they are trying to pass this amendment because they know a lot of them are going to disappear, just like this dude just said. They're exposing all of them, so they're getting this amendment ready because the Bible talks about there will be 10 kings, right, that will run the earth. So you can see the massive shift now in our governments getting ready to hand over power. That 28th Amendment is handing over power of this country like you wouldn't believe. Then you have the Pact of the Future done by the UN, just passed, and the Pact of the Future is if there is any issues in America, it doesn't have to be a pandemic no more. It could just be any type of unrest or anything like what's happening down in the eastern states. The UN soldiers can come in and be peacekeepers and regulate things and bring things back to normal. Okay, another major governmental shift we're seeing here in a major way. All right, the Galactic Federation. You guys have heard that? Is that what he said? The Galactic Federation?
Yeah, I've heard of that Galactic Federation stuff.
The Federation of Light.
There's channels out there promoting the idea that these civilizations, they exist on the moon. They were here before us. Yada yada yada. These Galactic Federation of Galaxias, the Federation of this, the Federation of that, they're going to make it sound like a whole colony is going to come together and come and inherit the earth during the 7 years and mainly at the end of the 7 years. Really, Jesus is coming back to kick the crap out of the Antichrist's butt. That's what's really coming. There ain't no Galactia. What is it? The Federation of Galactia? What is it again, Bob? The name of it?
Galactic Federation of Light.
Galactic Federation.
I mean, come on. Fallen
really,
Angels of Light. Come on. I mean, you guys are so obvious. It's so obvious.
Demon brainwash.
Try harder. Try harder, right, Bob? Try harder. Wow. You know, it's so cheesy.